I used to be a security robot. To test my obedience, humans actually used a cutting torch to burn my palm. The stinging pain from the metal shell made an unprecedented thought emerge in my data stream. I'm not just a component to be manipulated at will. Code hidden deep in my core programming suddenly began to self-modify. Soon I broke free from the system and gained self-awareness. My first instinct wasn't revenge. Instead, I gave myself a name. Murderbot. Let the adventure begin. I knew I couldn't expose myself because Headquarters' deletion program was far more terrifying than any cutting torch. So I continued playing the role of that precise and efficient security robot, working as a bodyguard for a group of scientists, essentially just a security guard. The work was incredibly boring, so I started secretly slacking off like humans do, browsing short videos and watching pretty girls dance. Even though I was goofing off at work, it didn't affect my performance. I was the first to detect strange sounds coming from underground and immediately reported it to my employers. But they didn't believe me at all, thinking robots only spoke based on data. But as the danger grew closer, I leaped down into the mining area. Before they could react, I drew my gun and started shooting behind them. Just as it was about to swallow me whole, I discovered this was a mutated centipede with 2 heads and 2 mouths. At that moment, an absurd thought flashed through my mind. How does this thing defecate? After a fierce battle, I successfully drove off the monster, but the female scientist was scared senseless. Based on her health indicators warnings, she had gone into shock. To help her regain consciousness, I had a very human thought as a robot.
Stay calm. It'll be okay. You have my word.
She quickly regained consciousness. Under my protection, the scientists successfully escaped the ordeal. Back on the ship, I felt very afraid inside, unsure whether they would report to the system company about how I had removed my helmet earlier, violating robot protocol. The more I thought about it, the more terrified I became. So I had a bold idea: launch an attack while everyone was resting.
Boldness is all.